going to learn the chapter named Chemical Reactions and Equations. As we have understood from previous classes, everything around us is matter, and matter is made up of atoms. Also, we have learned that matter has to have some physical and chemical properties. Just like that, they can undergo changes which are chemical and physical. Now the question is, how we characterize or distinguish chemical and physical changes from each other. For that, let's take an example. Say, melting of ice into water. Ice and water. Both are chemically H2 molecules only. So, during the process, the chemical composition remains the same. Also, the process is reversible. That means, anytime we can convert water back to ice. So, reversible processes in which the chemical composition remains the same are called physical processes. Similarly, chemical processes are the opposite thing. That is, irreversible processes in which the chemical composition changes. We have so many examples of chemical processes in our day-to-day life. From formation of curd from milk, cooking, fermentation, rusting of iron, photosynthesis, respiration. We have so many examples of chemical processes in our day-to-day life. If you want to know more about chemical processes, we have to consider a reaction between copper sulfate and iron. Copper sulfate is a salt, blue color salt, soluble in water. If we put a piece of iron into copper sulfate solution, the blue color solution turns to green with the precipitation of copper metal. Precipitation means formation of some solid substance after a chemical reaction. Okay, what's happening here? Copper sulfate reacts with iron to form two products, ferrous sulfate and copper metal. Ferrous sulfate is soluble in water. Ferrous sulfate is also a salt soluble in water, but it is green in color. That's why the solution turned to green from blue. This is an example of a chemical process. Therefore, during a chemical process, the chemical composition of the starting material changes. That means molecules are broken apart and rearranged into some other substance. Also, from the reaction, it is evident that chemical reactions are always accompanied by distinguishable changes in physical properties. Generally, they are change in state, change in color, change in smell by evolution of some gases, formation of some precipitates and so on. By monitoring all these observations, we can easily predict whether a chemical reaction has occurred or not.